brings you to my land?
Do you have flies?
Are you hungry?
Do you want to feed me some flies?
Do you have bad breath?
What?
Do you love me?
Did I just meet you?
Isn't this 2019?
Like a heck of time.
Yeah.
You want your eyes open?
Close your eyes on the top of your head. You have two.
Can I have some more? I ate it.
I ate it. All done.
Okay. Want to go to dinner?
Want to eat this?
Why'd you do that for?
Want to be my friend?
Do I?
Do you have blue eyes?
Do I?
What's your name?
I forgot.
Am I a princess or what? Have you my lord? Did I tell you to bow? Do you not want me to bow? What do you think? Why are you looking at me like that? Can we be friends? You want to be my friend? Do you have anything to offer? I got my bucks.
Did you order the gondolier?
What did you say?
Did you order the gondolier?
What is a gondolier?
Don't you know his boat with this Spanishy sort of accent?
How much is the boat?
Don't you have lots of money?
How much is the boat?
Is the turkey the national bird? Does a gondolier have a Spanishy sort of accent? Can I carry my turkey? Do you feel you're very relevant at this moment? You not eat meat? Isn't that what a vegan is? Do you want some cheese? Doesn't everybody?
So going out to eat is always a challenge for me because I need to get the most value for my money. Because to go to a place to feed you small things for expensive amounts, I feel ripped off because it takes a lot to feed me. But then if I go to a buffet and then I got people watching me and I feel like there's a pool going in the restaurant, like over under on the number of plates I'm going to use, I usually try to find somebody that I like and say, well, bet high, bet 7 or 8, and then we'll split.
All right, here we are. I usually try to find somebody I like, and then I bet high, and then split, something like that.
Yeah, we definitely can split it.
Off track, here we go.
About that.
What horse do you want?
How about that dark brown one?
Did he take a crap in the last 5 minutes?
Did he take a crap in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, quite a big one.
Quite a big one. It's usually the size of my plate when I go to the hibachi. Because I put the meat and the rice, then I got to get the vegetables, because then it actually justifies the fact that I've got about 2,000 calories on one plate. I've got to add the eggs and then the oil, and then I never have cash on me, so I feel bad because I don't sit.
You're a cash on me, I feel bad.
Whoop! You don't need cash. I have cash.
Well, we lost, so give it to that guy.
You Just give it to that guy.
You don't want to see him again?
Maybe in 14 years.
Oh, okay. Give him to your father. He doesn't want him.
He doesn't want it. So I get to keep the cash. How did you work that magic?
I don't know, but he is kind of high. Did you check him out?
I don't know. Sounds like you've got that buttoned up.
Okay, sewed up, tied up, all of that.
Sewed up, tied up, all of that. That's what my wife had to do to my pants after last
Who are we supposed to be following?
The short, bald guy over there.
Short compared to who?
Shorter than us.
Yes.
He's at the salad bar,
Yes.
and we're to make sure he doesn't get any croutons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Croutons.
He's on a strictly gluten-free diet, and his wife hired us to watch her.
Okay, right.
And we finally made it here.
Being a teacher for 15 years and I finally have hit retirement early because I couldn't take it anymore.
And we're here. You brought me along.
In Ecuador.
You're awesome.
To teach English.
To teach English? Do you know
Because we can speak good if they're bad. Okay, right.
Can we finally get a car?
Are you tired of walking? You only got a block.
Well, you're the one that had to cook our camel. I'm tired of walking.
Don't you remember how good that camel tasted? Just think about that when you're walking.
I miss Joe. He was a friend.
A friend? He tastes pretty good, right? Like chicken?
Yeah, with a little rosemary and a sprinkle of salt. It was delicious.
Was it right?
Hey, Roxy, I was wondering, there's that dance, and I was really hoping, I don't have a date.
Yes.
Can you ask your sister?
I think she's already got a date. But I don't.
Sam, my buddy Sam, with the one eye, he's good.
Ice cream's free. Did he get any croutons yet? Is there anything we can do to ensure that he won't get the croutons?
I could pretend to be the waitress, and I'll serve all his food without the bun.
Wouldn't that make him want bread? Hence croutons?
I could spill stuff on him and I'll have to leave.
Okay, right?
Don't you love this awesome weather? Oh, I
Yeah.
could stay here forever.
Good.
What do you mean?
I'm going home and there's a contract that one of us has to stay and sign your name. Roger, right?
By the way, have you seen our cat?
Roger, right?
Sam and I had a really good time, so thank you.
He said that you really caught his eye.
Oh, y'all like to do handyman stuff or do-it-yourself or crafts, so tell me something recently that you've done and built with your own two hands.
Futon.
Futon.
Bookshelf futon. Combination furniture from IKEA. That's what I got from that. IKEA, cheap, do it yourself, or like spend some money, get some like good wood furniture. This is the debate. Who's got something? Okay, Dave. Sure, you can start.
You said who?
Time.
Well, apparently I'm not very gentlemanly. There's 3 other ladies come on, so please forgive me. But I want to say that IKEA furniture is the reason why we have word problems in school. Because it tells you to take figure 8 in the slot B and you turn it a quarter of a degree, and then you have to measure to the right angle of the sun at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time in the northern hemisphere. And this is why we need to get rid of college board and go back to the old school way of telling kids, you are going to struggle on your own. Like you young man, you need to learn how to struggle in math. You need to learn how to figure it out for yourself. Because this guy's not going to be around all the time. He's going to keep you out of the nest.
Yes, she's talking a long time.
It is not about math. It is about comfort and saving time.
Okay, let's hear about that.
Who has time to sit around and find your Allen wrench and put together your... I just want to get furniture delivered and plunk, I'm done.
Challenge.
Yes,
You feel a sense of accomplishment when you do it.
sometimes. Go ahead.
All right, you don't need math. You don't even need to read. You just need to know how to look at pictures and associate that with the real life thing.
Challenge.
I've done it at work.
She challenged. One moment.
Looking at pictures is reading.
No, it's not.
So I have done it at work. My coworkers can vouch for me. I have built a few chairs. And no one has bought.
Challenge.
Yes.
I've eaten dinner at her place and I wobbled so much I got
Do you know why? Do you know why the chair
Denied. Continue.
All right, so you buy something, you build it, and you feel great. Am I
What,
right?
Lanore? She's talked too much?
Yes,
agree.
I think so. I don't want the frustration of losing the little parts, and then I don't have enough, and then I just have this big thing of wood laying all over the place, and I can't rest, I can't watch.
Challenge.
Yes.
Every time I've built IKEA furniture, they've always had extra parts.
That sounds dumb enough to listen to.
Just like every good mechanic, when you put stuff together from IKEA, you're going to have the spare parts that you need in case something falls. That's what they do for you. IKEA cares about you. IKEA is Swedish, like the chef on the Muppets. That's how they get the names. They just listen to the Swedish chef talk. Oh, here's a hurdy-furdy. And over here in the living room section, there's a hurdy-birdy. And then over here in the bathroom section,
Challenge!
Yeah.
He has red shoes.
Agree.
It is about comfort. And you can get Swedish furniture already put together and still be Swedish if you want to. You can just plunk yourself into the lovely cushiony seat.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Have you tried IKEA's meatballs?
Word.
All right, maybe you don't want to make the furniture, but if you go to IKEA and spend $3 to $6, you can get a full.
Challenge! You spend 3 to 6 hours just trying to find a meatball!
I said dollars.
I know. I was trying to see how to break that to her. You need to get a hearing aid.
Thank you. I got it from IKEA. It didn't go together right.
I'm going to give them a break and do some stand-up for you. Is that okay? Thanks. They said they were getting tired after that many games, and I was like, you don't know what tired is. 'Cause I have, like I said, a 7-week-old at home. Thank you for understanding. Thank you. I will receive it. I do. My husband and I waited 11 years to have a baby, which means I'm old. And I was reminded of that every time I went to the doctor. They'd say things like advanced age, high risk, geriatric. You know what? I showed them, because at the birth, 4 pushes, and that slippery little sucker was out faster than stupidity from Donald Trump's mouth. God bless America. We need it. So last week I was coming out of physical therapy because 4 pushes for an old woman's a lot. And there was a 3-year-old walking behind me, and she's like, "Mommy, look, that lady's got a baby too." Yeah. Is it her grandma? Maybe. That's a true story. It's on my Facebook. You can check if you don't like. And I'm like, really? Okay. Apparently, geriatric pregnancy means you give birth to your own grandchild. That's what that means. I was a late bloomer in many things. I came from a very sheltered family, and I believed everything my parents said about everything. So it took me a while socially. So I bought my husband on the internet. Yes. Best $30 I ever spent. He's my African prince. West Africa, for those of you who are wondering if I'm a black guy's type or not, but you know, we'll just let you sit with that. So I have to do like exercise now to get a body back, and you know, blousey shirt, you can't tell. So I just will not do CrossFit though. The gladiator stuff, the boot camp, I don't get it. It's chores you don't want to do in life, but in repeat, okay? And they give you these gigantic jump ropes, and they're like, here, spin it like double Dutch. But there's nobody in the middle. We take the fun out of everything. I think, for this next joke, I'm Catholic. So I think that it was designed by my parish priest for penance. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 7 days since my last confession. Oh, Nicci, is that you? Yes, Father. Oh, what seems to be the problem, dear? Well, I broke my fast at the Chinese buffet, and apparently there's a quota on shrimp. You're not allowed to take the whole tray with you. Oh, gluttony. That's your big confession of the week. We do that every time we have a potluck, don't we? All right, this is what I want you to do. Go out to the parish van, jack it up, take off the tires, roll them down to Sam's Club, get new tires, roll them back, put them back on the van, and we'll call it square. Father, I don't think I'm physically capable of doing that. Oh, sure you are. I'll coach you along the whole time. You're gonna puke, that's for sure. Lose about 5 pounds of water weight in the process. You're welcome. And I got a name for it, CrossFit. Yeah. Marketable, that is. Yes. My grandmother had a really weird relationship with animals. It was her job. She grew up on a farm, and it was her job to, like, you know, the chickens for dinner. And so this one time we were driving down the road, back roads of Wisconsin, and this deer comes out, and we hit that thing like out of nowhere. It's 55 miles per hour. This is before cell phones. Demolishes the van. And what do you do in those situations? Those of you who still have VCRs know. You stand around the dying deer waiting for someone to come rescue you. So at this time, we're expecting our grandmother to coach us through this horrific experience. Not having it. She's losing it. Oh, honey, look at you. Oh, no. Oh, I'm still breathing. Oh. Don't try to live. You ain't got no legs. We had really good venison that night. animals. Anybody been to Mexico? Oh, yeah. I went to Puerto Vallarta on my honeymoon, and I found it a little weird that they let their animals roam around free. Like, loved it, but that was a little off-putting for me, especially because I was in this line for a churro. You pick the longest line because that's the good one, and then and there's this like alley and a three-legged goat standing there staring at me. And I was a little put off. I felt like I needed to stand my ground. That is highly offensive in goat. He charged me and he was like, "Oh no, you didn't! What you say about me? Calm down, Tres Leches." He had a real attitude issue. He needed to be in a zoo with equally attitude-issued animals. Could have been like a charity zoo by the Kardashians, I don't know. And, like the existential crisis zebra. I don't know if I'm black or I'm white. Am I a zebra? Am I a horse? I don't know. The balding lion with his gigantic orange comb over. Get behind the wall. Super skinny pig. I can't eat anything. It just goes straight to my bacon. You ever notice in the animal kingdom that like the male animals are the pretty ones? That's kind of fun, you know? Like the lion who has all his hair, he's like... And the peacock, right? You like me to be blue, baby? Over here. You want green? Check out this light. Wait, you want purple? I got your purple. Wait, feathers. The baboon, right? Nice to see me coming. Awesome to see me leave. Oh my goodness. I don't remember my next joke because I have a 7-week-old at home. I'll just use that kid for everything. I wrote him down. And I dropped it. Okay. Last one, I'm sure of it. No, yeah. I should have just stuck with my gut. Believe in yourself. That is the moral of this story. Don't second guess. You're a good mom. Okay. Sometimes when I read the Bible, I laugh at some of the stories because they're funny. So there's this one. Don't freak out. I love Jesus. There's this guy who was listening to a pastor preach, and the pastor was going on and on and on and on, like they do. And I know, I'm a pastor's kid. And the guy falls out of the window and he dies. And the pastor's like, "Oh, my bad." He goes out, prays for him, and comes back to life. Miracle. Yay. You can clap for the Bible. But what I want to know is, what's the conversation the guy had when he got home? That's what I want to know. Where you been for the last, 5 hours when you said you were going to go, what, listen to a preacher for 5 hours? Okay. Why is your cloak all dirty? Honey, I fell. You fell! You fell! Tell me you didn't fall in front of the preacher. Well... yeah, I did. Oh, no. I'm gonna die 1,000 deaths of embarrassment. Oh, no. Tell me you at least invited the preacher over for dinner for saving your sorry butt. Well, yeah, here he is. Oh, Paul, thank you for saving my husband. I have a question. What do you do about resurrecting reputations? I'm pretty sure they're gonna write this one down. No, not reputations, all right? That's fine. What about like just some wrinkles here, up here? Like just take 10 years off my face? No, I'm not even asking for a whole life. That's fine. Have a seat. We're having brisket. That's going to be my time. Let's...
Oh, hi. Question?
Yeah, this is from the Up All Night Times. When did you decide to start wearing pants?
I believe that would have been at 3. Next question.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Leia from the Alderaan Times. And we'd like to know if you really are still upset that you didn't have your own club.
You know, I believe in that everything happens for a reason. So, just because I didn't have my own club doesn't mean I'm not good enough. Yes, this is Listerine from Oral Care. Okay. And I wanted to know, how good are you at making those sounds? You're not the first one to ask me that. I think that I'm gonna not answer that. Yes.
So we covered the attire thing, but when did the speech impediment clear up?
Yes, that's a sore subject. I was working many, many years to correct it, and I got through it. So it was recent. One moment.
Yeah, I had one of these esteemed audience members want to ask, what does Daisy think about all this?
Oh, well, we're no longer together, and
Oh. So are you saying that your relationship quacked up?
yeah. When I think about Daisy, she makes me nervous, and my impediment comes back. So let's not talk about it. Yes, I believe there's a question over there.
Oh, I was just going to ask about who you're doing, Louis, but and I think what's really important is why did you need the money?
Ooh, who doesn't need the money? That's all I got. Yes, this is Fannie Mae from Financial Crisis Times, and I wanted to know, why did you decide to do it, to get the money that way? Well, it was either this way or that way, and I chose that way.
The real question from the video is, how did you get the mask over your bill?
Well, it's 2019, and there's many things people can do with a little surgery. Are you accusing me of robbing something?
You can bank on that.
Right. I confess to robbing a bank, but I only did it. I only did it because I did need to start my own club.
Let's stay up all night times one more time.
Yeah, I know you're getting sleepy.
Yes, kind of dopey. The question is, why did you choose this particular city? Don't you have a thing against nocturnal animals?
No. Is that an owl city? That's a band. That's a band. No. Is that somewhere in Arizona?
Are you trying to be a joker on stage right now? We really need to get serious.
Oh, Gotham City!
For Essie, may I please get your favorite letter of the alphabet?
B.
B. Take the shape of the B. And for Anna, give me a number between 1 and 9.
7.
I heard a 9, so do a 9 for us, and begin.
How do you do this? You're the dance expert. Yes, you just try to go, and then you go a little further.
Freeze.
I think this Zumba is great. I'm slim as can be.
It is looking very good on you. Can you step to the front right here?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
You're in. You can teach my class.
That was really good.
I know.
I'm so proud of you. It only took you 58 times.
But I did it. I rode my bike all the way down the driveway.
Now, can you go to the grocery store and get this list?
Great.
Do I look that fat, really? Oh. I know the camera had 10 pounds. How many cameras did you use?
Great.
Come on, let's play. Let's play, Johnny. Come on.
You're a girl. You're touching me. Purell.
Since when did this happen? We've been best friends since
4th grade. But now we're in 6th grade now. I'm a grown man and you stay with me.
Okay, I see how it is. Superhero.
Sidekick.
Yes.
They will fight,
The
guys.
sidekick's supposed to pop out though, and like, you know. Okay, trust you. Your limbs. They're weak.
Yes. They're weak because of all the...
Okay, let's stretch a little.
Okay.
Wait, because of all the what?
Yogurt. I'm sorry you had to turn around for that.
Ow, yeah. That garden's looking good now.
Thanks, Mom. I got a cherry tomato,
Yeah.
1 carrot, and a kale.
I like this way of weeding too, instead of using that kneeling pad, because, you know. Oh.
It's a special fruit.
Oh.
Just for you.
Yeah. Well, that's not too many calories.
Are you proud of me?
Yeah. You grew it yourself. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to do a scene.
No, I do. I love you.
Don't touch me.
Fine. Be like that.
Just because I have a sunburn.
I was trying to help. We were playing skin the other day. It helps if you go fast.
I mean it.
I think we're gonna. No, don't. I'm crazy. I can't. This is just too much. I don't know what I ate. Charlotte, you're pregnant. Not again.
Great Scott, we gotta get back in the DeLorean.
Oh, yes. Well, I gotta get some garbage for the fuel. I'll just grab my... This is where you stay. Sandals.
Awesome. I really need to pick up Marty because Marty has a great music list.
Cousin boy, we gotta have some tunes while we're traveling.
Why couldn't people run off garbage sooner instead of running off of coal?
No. And now garbage is such a rarity because everybody is terrible. Recycling.
I know. See, I started recycling back when I was a 12-year-old. 12 was really a traumatic year. I have trouble saying 12. Yeah, that was the year I discovered that Santa wasn't real. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, I
Wait, but we can just go back in time and replay that.
All right, so here is my idea for global warming, climate change. Here's my. We need to go back and eliminate kids.
Because there was so many, the population and the CDFs or whatever that caused the, we gotta stop using the pollution.
And you know what kids bring? When you have a lot of kids, you have a lot of diapers. Especially that guy right there.
And that is just filling up the landfills, and then we end up with a lot of garbage everywhere.
But I did read a paper that diapers can be recycled to become water.
Well, I know, I use my smart straw all the time, and there's whatever.
But really, I gotta tell you, the reason that I want to go with you is because I feel that I'm in love with you.
Well, I already have a girlfriend.
Well, apparently we need to go back in time and choose me.
Oh, okay. Well, I like to hang with the girls because they understand me better. It's just good to have girlfriends go to get coffee with and stuff.
I'll go get coffee with you, and we can also go to have dinner? Yeah, have dinner.
I've given up eating so that I can save the resources for the climate change.
That's okay. You didn't hear my monologue. I'll eat for both of us.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Let's make sure we go to Mars.
Well, men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
That's right.
So you want to go hang out at my place?
Oh, yeah. Or we could do a little side trip to Venus, and then we could get a good look at the whole Earth.
Well, I prefer that we go to silence.